Set. Let's go. Ready, set, two. Come on, set. Lead rip. Set, ready. Ready, ready. Ready, ready. Time. Ready. Hit it. Here we go. Set. Let's go. Set. Two. Down. Lead rip. Here we go. Ready, ready.
Let's go, boy. Get the beat on, baby. Here we go. Let's go. Let's turn it up like that.
Here we go, here we go. Five. Let's go now. Hit it. set. Ready, ready. Set, ready. Fire. Here we go, set. Hit it. Set. Hey, lock it. Let's go. On the double. Leo. 2. Down. Lead rip. Here we go. Ready, ready. Here we go. Fire.
We are 15 miles due west of the Atlantic, nestled in downtown Jacksonville at TIAA Bank Field. Today, it's week 12 of the NFL season, and we've got a good one in store between the Baltimore Ravens and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. CD, you look at the Jaguars in this matchup. The bottom line, there are not many defenses in the league that seem up to the task to slow down their ground game. But this might be one of them, and in everything that they have said and done this week, they feel confident that they're ready.
And I like how you set this whole thing up because it comes down to this to me. These first few carries, they're going to be exciting, they're going to be physical, they're going to be battles. Each side trying to establish control in this game.
The Jaguars offense rested and ready coming off the open week in their schedule. And all eyes on this man, their star running back. He's got a tough matchup to follow in this one. His guys score off against a top-5 run defense.
Wonder if they'll go away from the run a little bit.
Yeah, mix the pass in.
Yeah, maybe so, but the pass defense, no bargain
No slouch,
right?
yeah.
So we got to watch and see how they decide to use him in this contest.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Tackled by Calais Campbell, who was an all-pro with these Jaguars. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They run the draw play. This is Cobb. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Well, this defense for the Ravens, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground. Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers.
So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the second time here in this game.
And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. But found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
Tried for Kirk, and he's got him on the crossing route. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9.
Now Lawrence.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line.
Justin Houston in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So not only do you not get the first down, but you've also made things a lot more difficult on your field. Well, the final weekend of November is upon us. Boy, can you believe December right around the corner? Always seems to get here quickly. But coming up tonight, we wrap up the holiday weekend with the Packers and Eagles from Philly at 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow night, we wrap up Cyber Monday with the Steelers and Colts from Indianapolis.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Way to go.
They stay on the ground with Cobb. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down.
The Jaguars at 6-4 now on the year. And they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
From the 45 on 2nd down,
Lawrence.
That's complete to Cobb. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2.
Got it.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
Toward the sideline, he will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence.
Looking in zone for Jones. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Marvin Jones, his 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Jaguars are an extra point away from drawing level.
A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more.
the Jags going to go on offense now late in this first half with this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half.
Here we go!
The drive starts with a run by Cobb.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Lawrence to throw.
Caught by Cobb. Call it a gain of a yard, and it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, now Lawrence. And able to find Kirk complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Lawrence finding Kirk there for the Jaguar first.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Ravens out in front. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, bye weeks, they're over. We've once again got a full slate of games to get to as we take you around the NFL here in Week 12. We'll begin right here in the Sunshine State. Houston in town to take on Miami. And it's the Texans who've got the lead in the second quarter. John Mechie, a touchdown reception. From there, it's off to North Carolina to check on the Panthers at home in Charlotte. And they trail the visiting Denver Broncos in that one. 2 touchdown passes there for Russell Wilson. Finally, let's get to the country music capital of the world and see what's happening with the Titans at home in Nashville. And for the moment, they find themselves trailing the visiting Cincinnati Bengals. The Bengals looking to sew that one up, and they look to be in pretty good shape. Next, they look at the next-gen stats for the Ravens in that first half, and their passing game has been the reason why they lead thus far. They've had great success moving the ball through 2 quarters of play. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, they did not have quite the same amount of success in the passing game that their counterparts did, as you get a look at the numbers there.
Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. On play action, Lawrence rolling to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here's Lawrence. Well, he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go.
Check.
On first down, Lawrence. That's caught. It's Dan Arnold, the tight end. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
The coverage was terrific downfield because he had to check down to the tight end. But that means the pressure on the quarterback wasn't very good. He had a long time to survey the field, didn't he?
Able to buy himself some time in the pocket, hit the safety valve. 44 yards rushing for him now to this point.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Yep.
Now Lawrence. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Lawrence's throw into the hands of Kirk. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Here's Cobb. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain there as he kept it himself. It's second down. They'll run with Cobb. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal. They'll run. This is Cobb. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4.
That was a huge play on 3rd down, so now what? Do you go for it?
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get.
Let's go now.
They'll start the drive with a give to Cobb. And that to the 30. It'll be second down. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Jacksonville. It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the 4th. From the 30 on second down, Lawrence. He finds his man, complete. It's Cobb. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find his tight end, Dan Arnold, but it'll be second down.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
A good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the juke. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. And Ingram hauls it in. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Come on, step.
Play action. It's Lawrence. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Well, they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 9. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make the play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a first down. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Lawrence. This is Chenault on the receiving end. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 25 yards that time. Lawrence going to keep it. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Now a carry for Cobb. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Ready, break.
They'll run for it. This is Cobb. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. The run is turned away on... This is one of those games where if you win it, it feels extra special. But to lose a close one like this, Charles, remember where they didn't score any points in the second half, that has to sting a bit more.
Absolutely, and I really think that they're going to spend so much time pouring over this game film, trying to figure out where their calls went wrong, how they didn't execute on certain plays. They were so close. Yeah, this one's going to linger for a little while as they try and diagnose this loss.
So for Baltimore, they keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 8-3 on the year. And they'll be back home next week to take on the Denver Broncos. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, it's a loss that sets them back in their playoff push as they fall to 6-5. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel up to Detroit to take on the Lions.